Okay, I have a really fun haul for you. Like just some really fun, unusual stuff. I went to a different part of LA that I've never been to, and I went to a couple stores, so most of this is from that. I don't know if there are any resellers there or any recent resellers that have visited that store, because I feel like I got some good stuff that other resellers would have picked up. But, you know, to each their own. I'm going to start with this bag right here because there's two interesting jackets that I picked up. And this one is vintage. This already has a few watchers, even though it's the middle of summer, and it's not in perfect condition. It's definitely a style that's been pretty popular for the last couple years, and we'll see if it's still kind of trending this coming winter. But the label that I found is right here. It says Silverwoods. It's a little awkward for me to hold it. Silverwoods, it is leather. It says size 40. And I put this on the size 6 mannequin. So I could easily wear this open. I think buttoned would probably be a little snug for me. But it's a really cute style. So based off of comps, I actually listed this, I think, at $250 because a lot of them were selling between $100 to $200. And this one seems to be in pretty good condition, a pretty good size. And I mean, we'll see. So I couldn't find Silverwoods, this exact style of jacket, but I did find a couple Silverwoods comps and they seem to do pretty well. So I'm really optimistic, since there are already some watchers, that this will do well, but we'll see. I feel like I've said we'll see a few times. All right, this one was really interesting. This one also has quite a few watchers. A lot of this stuff has been listed a month ago. I was trying to, the last haul was actually after this listed. Anyways, it doesn't matter. All of this stuff is currently listed, but that's why a lot of this stuff I already know has watchers, because some of it's been listed for a bit. So this is a BMW Motorsport Jacket. The brand is Puma. And I just saw it and I thought, well, it's worth looking up. I mean, I wouldn't pick up everything car related, but if it's a really good quality piece, I think this is a good size too. An XXL in US. It seems like it's in perfect condition. Like I couldn't find any flaws. There's a little logo on the sleeve. So I looked this up and some of these are selling for around $100. So I believe I listed this for around $150 and I'm hoping for hopefully right around $100. I did get one lowball offer right after I listed it, and they gave me 50% off offer. And that was just, I mean, yeah. So it wasn't a terrible, I mean, it wasn't the worst offer I've ever gotten, but you know, I know there's a market for this and I don't think there are any listed in this size and it's in great condition. So we'll see if you're a BMW fan. Someone did send me a message and said her husband would love this jacket, but he's not this size. So yeah, fingers crossed on those two. Let's see. We'll go for the bag that looks like it's gonna fall. Quick pause for the sponsor of today's video, which is Green Chef. I'm starving, so I figured why not take you along while I make my lunch. Today I'm gonna make the chickpea and red pepper bulgur bowl. I love bowls. This is one of my favorites. I've had it, I think, twice before, and I really like the flavor, so time to get cooking. It is no surprise that I love getting these meals delivered to my doorstep every week because Green Chef helps me eat clean and live a healthy lifestyle. Not only is it super convenient, but it's also fun to try new flavors and unique ingredient combinations every single week. This saves me the constant stress of trying to decide what to eat, which has been really helpful during my chaotic work days, as you all know. Fun fact, every Green Chef customer gets a free session with their registered dietitians. So when you sign up, you can start your journey towards better health as well. One of the best things about these meal kits for me is that they come with pre-portioned sauces and often pre-chopped vegetables. So it really can't get much easier than that. So when you're ready to try Green Chef for yourself, you can use my code COMMONTAGS50 to get 50% off plus free shipping. You can go to greenchef.com for more details. I'll also leave some information down below in the description. But honestly, this meal is looking delicious. I love plating it, kind of like the picture, and making it look all fancy. That's kind of part of the joy for me. Okay, I'm gonna finish chowing down on this meal. I don't even want to take a break to say this, but big shout out to Green Chef for sponsoring another video. Honestly, these meals have so much more flavor than I ever cook with at home, and they just brighten my day and make things so much more interesting. So thank you, Green Chef. Let's get back to the haul. All right, I think I kept everything together, but this, I was kind of iffy on picking up, but it was on sale. I picked it up because it's a really nice fall piece. It is Anthropology, which is the Hey Hey or He He line, however you want to say it. It is a size small. It's, you know, I just thought, I know fall is not here, but in a month when people are kind of starting to get tired of the heat, some people will start shopping for fall, and I'm okay holding on to it until then. I think it's a really great piece. Some of the comps for this exact style were anywhere between, you know, 20 and 50. So because this was on sale, I decided it was worth picking up. If I could get 30, 35, that would be pretty great. Gonna get some of the bags out of the way. All right, this was a brand, I wanna say its parent company is like one of the big kind of trendy stores. This is under that company. So I just can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but it's a nice material content. It's a nice wrap sweater. I love yellow. I feel like there's always a group of people that loves to wear yellow, especially in the fall. Wool, alpaca, elastane, acrylic, and nylon. So it has a couple good bits of material in there. I just think it's a great style. I can't remember all the comps for this stuff, but I want to say that one was going to be in the 30, 35 range. I am a sucker for Free People sweaters. Especially with a hood. So this one is hooded. It's just the regular metal tag. It's a size small, so I have been trying to avoid picking up too much Free People, but I thought this was just really nice. Instead of just a basic black sweater, it kind of has a little bit of, I don't know if it's like a olive thread through, but it has some dimension to it. It does have pockets, and then it has some fringe on the bottom. So I just thought it was kind of slightly different for a black cardigan, and I'm pretty confident this will do okay in the probably 35-ish range. So I believe this is Soft Surroundings, and yeah, Soft Surroundings 1X. So I picked this up because the size, and it's just kind of a really nice, muted, comfortable sweater. It's got a subtle print, obviously, but it just feels nice and cozy. I feel like this could be spring or fall, and it's a great size. Soft Surroundings is a bread and butter for me. With this, I'm expecting probably right around 25, maybe up to 30. And I'm shooting out comps as I typically do. It's been a while since I've listed this stuff, so if I'm incorrect with what I'm guesstimating right now, basically I'm just estimating that I'll get about 20 to 30% off my asking price unless it sits for too long. So this is a really nice Free People sweater. This is a size large. It's not oversized. So I typically like oversized Free People sweaters, but I couldn't pass this up. Absolutely adorable. And it probably has some wool. So it's cotton, alpaca, nylon, and spandex. So it's pretty cute. Again, not the right season, but I love picking up sweaters and jackets in the middle of summer. It's just, yeah. All right, here's a jacket, Everlane. The funny thing about this jacket is when I first started going to the bins, I found this exact jacket, and there was a woman at the bins that was trying to creep up where I was standing waiting, and she thought she was going to snatch it. She tried to touch it before they let us, whatever. Anyway, she was trying to cause some drama, and I absolutely put my foot down and I said, that is mine. You will not be taking that. Never saw her again. She was just, whatever, but I grabbed that. I sold it. I haven't seen this style since then, but I'm sure the comps have gone down because that was close to 5 years ago. And so I think I'll probably get about 35 to 40 for this. I think before when I sold it, it sold for like 60 or something. So again, it was a long time ago, but it was also just a time when I was really excited to find certain brands like Everlane. Whereas these days, the brand doesn't mean as much to me, but at the time it did. So All right, honestly, I saw these and I was like, okay, these have to be something. It's a style that I do not like for men. Like if I were a guy, I wouldn't wear this style. If I see a guy wearing this style, it's not my thing. But I didn't know the logo, and it's partly because, you know, I just didn't know it. And fear of God. So apparently Justin Bieber, Kanye, some of those guys have worn this exact style of jeans. It's got ankle zippers pretty high up, if I can get it. So the ankle zipper goes pretty high up. One thing I did learn about this brand is there's a style of zipper. So there are some fakes out there. I did some research and learned quite a bit about this, but the zipper that you want with these, I think is called Riri. So it's not the YKK that a lot of zippers for higher end stuff, but it's got a different, also a high end zipper. So these are a skinny light wash. I think I found the style and I listed it correctly. I listed these for, I want to say for $250 or $300 because maybe slightly more, because comps were showing that some of these can sell for $500-$600. They retailed for a few $1,000s. I tried to do my best research to make sure it checked off all the boxes of verification. But yeah, I was really pretty surprised. I knew Fear of God jeans and also just kind of the markings on, I kind of suspected this was something. I didn't think when I picked it up that it was going to be worth potentially a couple hundred. So we'll see. I've had a couple likers, no offers on this. But I did, here's a better picture of the zipper that I'm talking about. I don't know if it's picking up, but do you see the Riri? So Riri M8, and then it says it on the zippers themselves. Anyways, it's an expensive brand. We'll see how it does. All right, this has been actually in my death pile because this had some stains and I had to stain treat it. So this isn't from that same area, but I finally got around to photographing it and I thought I've got a couple oddball items in here that I threw in, but this is Trina Turk. I thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I know I picked it up at the bins because it was stained. I knew it was stained and I thought it was worth soaking. I don't know if it's going to pick up, but it's got these very subtle polka dots on one of the stripes. But it's just an adorable little white dress. It's pretty tiny. It's a size 4. And I just think that this would be either, you know, anything bridal. Every time I see a white dress, I'm like, and it's cute and it's boho. I think it could be either a beach wedding casual. It could be the party after the wedding. It could be, you know, some sort of party leading up to the wedding, or it could just be someone that likes a white dress. It doesn't have to be wedding related, but that's what I was thinking with this. Is it's a really nice little kind of boho with subtle accents. Trina Turk, I try not to pick up, but that was the bins. I liked the style, so we'll see. All right, this is an Outdoor Voices. This is just a pullover, again, not summery, but it seems to be in pretty good condition. Outdoor Voices, I like finding, but I don't pay up for it. The comps, I feel like when I first started finding it, I feel like the comps were pretty good. Nowadays, it's like most things are $20 to $30. So that one, you know, 25, 30, hopefully, but probably 25. All right. You're going to have to cut me some slack on this one, but I sold this brand because I got it in a ThredUp box at one point. I would have never grabbed this. I guess it doesn't look like it would be worth much. Well, that pair of leggings sold pretty quick and for decent money. I want to say it was like $35, $40, something like that. So while it's definitely not my style, I am not opposed to picking it up. Now, I did know that this had, it was a size large, which I think these run small, but it stands for, well, it's Booty by Brabants. And a lot of those, there were a lot of Amazon dupes that they made, but they're supposed to make your butt look good. That's what these kind of leggings are supposed to do. They're kind of textured and they accentuate the rear. Anyways, I figured, well, I don't know if these are still trendy. I don't know if people are still buying them, but they sold really quick for me last time and for decent money. These were on sale. These were, I think this was on a $2 day. I think these were $2 and I was like, I'm just gonna take them because we'll see. But I did have luck with that brand at one point. This was also on sale. You can tell that I can't remember this thrift trip because it was so long ago, but I do remember I'm going back to these stores because they were not picked over. So this is Spiritual Gangster. It just has a drawstring that has kind of a pastel little accent. Spiritual Gangster, I like picking up. I've had decent luck with it in the 20 to 30 range. So if I can get it cheap enough, I'll pick it up. But this was kind of a different style than I've tried to sell, so why not? I was really excited to see this brand because I've sold it once or twice before. And it's a kind of gender neutral, It's kind of a gender neutral brand that makes a lot of women's clothing that has a slight masculine look to it. And I really like their stuff. This is just a button front linen shirt. This was a size large, yeah. And it's Wild Fang. They do have some collabs that they've done with some other brands as well. I've seen that before, but this is the Ace collection. I think this is just their collection. This already has a few watchers on it as well. And I priced this at, I believe, $60. I'm hoping for right around 40, 45. But yeah, and I actually think I just picked this up again recently because again, I have sold it a couple times and had some good luck. All right, I got a couple pairs of shoes. One sold in my 50% off sale that's already over. So that was already shipped off. I will pop up a picture. So these were a pair of clogs and the brand was Haflinger. And I probably would have gotten about $60-ish, which is what a lot of the comps were for them. But again, they did sell on my 50% off sale. So someone got a really great deal. They were women's size 11. They had some floral pink accents on the kind of top part. They were slide-on shoes, they were wool, and they were from Germany. So these did end up selling for $40, which was part of the sale. But again, I was hoping for about $60. Still a great pickup and a new brand for me. These I picked up for style. And I tried looking up comps, but it's Frida and absolutely adorable, embroidered. The brand is Mesquite. And these are US size 10. So they said handmade, and besides the loose strings from where the stitching was for her face, I thought they were just so, so cute. And there are a lot of Frida fans out there. Now they have been worn. You can see the dirt on the bottom, but nothing too bad and seems to be in good condition. So I grabbed them. Even though I couldn't find decent comps for these, I figured I'm gonna take a chance. They weren't very much money and probably like $6 or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I priced him at 50 or 60. I'm hoping for, 35, 40. I thought this was actually going to get some interest, but it's also a jacket. It's a lightweight jacket. And I know we're in the middle of summer, so it might just be one of those. But I think it's called the Everyday Jacket, and it's by Beta brand. And it's kind of a mid-length. It does have one clasp and it has some pockets, and it just has this very subtle fold over. But this is kind of supposed to be like an everyday jacket. I feel like this is really easy to layer. It's got one snap and it's got this one little metal piece right here that kind of pulls it together. But now I will say this was tough to wrinkle. So personally, if this were my size, I probably wouldn't keep it because it seems to hold on to wrinkles. But this jacket does seem to do okay as far as comps. I think a lot of the comps were right around 40 to 50. So we'll see. All right, this is a really adorable dress. It's Zadig & Voltaire. Did I do okay on pictures on this, or was this one? I think I got this on my mannequin, which was good because it's got a cold shoulder on one side, but it has very subtle animal print. It does have a little pop with the zipper behind the neck, and it's just a silk mini dress. So Zadig & Voltaire is an expensive brand. I don't have the best of luck with it. So I picked this up knowing it will probably take a while to sell, but it is, I think, a fun style. So hopefully the right buyer will come around, but we'll see. And I can't remember what I priced that at, but I'm sure it was probably 70, 80. And, you know, if I could get 50 or 60 for it, that would be pretty awesome. All right, here's another soft surroundings that is Onex. Everyone knows the tag. This, obviously, not a great summer piece. I feel like I should title this haul, not a summer haul in the middle of summer, but whatever, maybe I will. I love the shade. I love the velvet, 3/4 length sleeves, great size, perfect fall piece. So yeah, and that one's probably gonna be in the 25-30 range. Here's another soft surroundings. This is an extra small, but you know, look at how soft it is. I wish this were my size. I love the neutral. I love how soft it is. And it's a great classic style. So I don't typically pick up extra small of soft surroundings, but I decided to grab this. And that will probably be in the 25 range. All right, I was really excited about this. I've never sold this style of Patagonia vest. And yeah, I was kind of bummed that the comps weren't as great as I had hoped. But I do price off of comps, not what I want to price them at. And this is a reversible Patagonia vest with a hood. I think it's the Los Gatos reversible vest. And I can't remember the size on this. I want to say it was right around a 4 or 6 small. But I love this style. Absolutely love it. So you can wear it where it's all furry on one side or kind of more sleek on the other side. I love that versatility personally, but it looks like a lot of the comps are around the 50-ish mark. So I think I priced it 70 around there, and I would love to get 50. This might not sell until winter, I get that, but I still grabbed it. I still love finding Patagonia outerwear, and if this were my size, I would have kept it for sure. I did get one bag that I really, really loved. It was a wool Aztec style bag, absolutely adorable. If I had any sort of personality, I would have kept it because I absolutely loved it. The brand on the tag was called El Paso Saddle Blanket Tote. And I saw very mixed comps, but with this one, I decided to price it at $49, hoping for around that $35 mark. And someone swooped it up in the sale, so they got it for $25. It still didn't cost me much, so I still did make a small profit. But if it weren't the sale, I'm pretty optimistic it would have sold for right around that $35 mark. And it was just a fun bag. But some comps were more, but many were less. And I don't know. Sometimes those brands really puzzle me when they got such mixed comps, you know? All right, this is new Not Your Daughter's jeans. It's straight, it's a size 10. It was originally $129. These are just a really great blue straight leg jean. Not Your Daughter's jeans, I don't typically pick up, but when they are a good size and if they're not too expensive at the thrift, and especially new with tags, I'll pick them up. And yeah, these have the lift tuck technology. I feel like all their jeans do, or most of them that I find. But with those, hoping for right around that 30-ish, 35 mark. This was on sale, and it's Beyond Yoga, which I pass on a lot of Beyond Yoga, but I thought this was so adorable. It can be worn as a little lightweight bra or as a little crop top. And if you can read the logo. This is a pretty pricey brand. I mean, it's not super expensive, but it's not cheap. But for some reason, I have not been able to do much with it. Because this was only a couple dollars, I decided to give this a shot, but we'll see. This is, I think, a cashmere Bowden. It's Bowden, and it's size 16 UK, so I think that would be size 12 US. I'm pretty sure. I'll write on the screen if that's, I'll write the US size on the screen. But anytime there's only one size on Bowden items, it will be the UK size. So then some of their tags say UK and US sizes. Some of them only say the UK size. I've made this mistake a few times. But this is a really nice sweater. I don't think it's cashmere. I think it's wool. But I don't know if you can see, there's just a very subtle peplum. Not even a peplum. It just kind of, it's brought in a little bit here on the center and here on the back of the center, and it kind of gives a little bit of a waist on what would typically just be a basic sweater. So I liked the color on this, and again, apparently this is a winter fall haul in July. And that's all I'm going to be sourcing for the next month or two, because that's what I like. All right, so this is And Other Stories. This is part of the H&M family. Really adorable pink, kind of boxy, somewhat cropped mock neck sweater. Absolutely love this pop of pink on someone else. This is, I want to say a small or medium, a US medium, but I know that someone's going to be able to rock that. And I do okay with that brand. It's not like the most amazing thing ever, but. All right, this is cashmere. It is also a size medium. It didn't look like it had any holes, and I thought the style was very classic. It's Club Monaco, which is one of those mall brands that I feel like when I was a kid, it was pricey, you know, considering I shopped at like Macy's sale racks and Gap sale racks, and I didn't, yeah. But it just, I cannot, I've tried to sell it a couple times on the resale market, and I can't move it. I decided to take a shot because the material content, it was a decent size and it's a classic style. We'll see. This might be my last attempt at trying to sell this brand. And I know not everyone's into stripes, but to me that just screams classic. So we'll give it a shot. All right, I want to say this is Calypso Saint Bart. I know my light is always going to throw off tags. This is a size 0, but I think it's one size because I don't understand why this would be a 0, because it's a cardigan, and it's one of those cardigans that I don't want to say egg. What is the style of cardigan? Cocoon? I think it's a cocoon style cardigan. So it, to me, does not scream size 0, but absolutely adorable. I mean, I would love to lounge around the house in this, but I don't need any more cardigans. But yeah, so Calypso, I used to do pretty decent with. I don't pick it up as much anymore just because it doesn't seem to move as quickly for me. So we'll see how this does. I mean, it is a sweater for somewhat of like a resort style brand, but it is a pricey brand, so I figured I'd give it a shot. We will see. All right, this is one of the few rag & bone style of jeans I'll still pick up, which is the Dre. I think it's a boyfriend style fit, but this is rag & bone, size 29. And then right here, if you can read, it says the Dre. They have like the Dre crop, they have the Dre in a variety of styles, but this is just a basic, lightly distressed pair of jeans. Again, I don't like picking up a lot of rag & bone unless it's a really current style or something that I've had some decent luck with. I think this has a couple watchers, and I want to say the comps are around 30, 35 for this style for me, but we will see. All right, this sold this morning, and it's Reformation, absolutely adorable. So the offer came in yesterday, and I must have missed it. So it was part of my sale. I listed this at 60. I had quite a few, I had like 10 watchers or something on eBay in a couple weeks. And I got an offer for 34, which I think it should have been a $30 offer, but I don't know if they were just being nice. I don't know. Anyways, it is someone that watches this channel. So hello, I'm shipping this off for you tomorrow. It's a linen, really adorable top. It does have some ruching on the back, so there's a little bit of stretch, and then it has a little hook and eye all the way down the front. So it's more of a fitted style. It's got some little ties on the wrist area, but pretty adorable. And like I said, this sold for 34. If it didn't sell during my sale, I probably would have hoped for about 40, 45. So this is a pair of American Giant sweatpants. Someone just asked me a question on these, and I knew it was going to be in this video, so I don't think it's someone that watches this channel, but they were asking is it 100% cotton? And I did find an interior tag and now I can't find it. So, but it's American Giant. This is an older label, but it's a brand I've personally bought and owned full price. And it's one of those brands that a lot of thrift stores don't know, and it seems very unassuming, but it's American made. It's good quality stuff. These are a little bit faded, but here's the tag. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's 100% cotton. Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy. It's a size small, it's machine wash. They asked me if it was 100% cotton. I'm assuming it is because a lot of their stuff is, but it is what it is. These will probably sell for 30 in this, even in the faded condition, probably around $30, but some American Giant can sell for 50 plus. It just depends on the style, what it is. They're heavyweight full zip hoodies are their most popular item. And if those are in good condition, they can definitely sell for over 50. All right, this is a brand I've sold a couple times that was Rhone. And this is a size large. They're shorts, little athletic wear shorts. The pants did take a little bit to sell, but the brand did okay for me, so I figured I'd give them a shot. Here's a pair of Theory pants. I know these were on sale, but they were a size 10. They have a very subtle stripe to them, and it's a nice career pant. So I grabbed them. Every time I do that stuff, I'm like, Courtney, why? But then, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. All right, this is Hail Bob. I thought these were pretty cute, and they're a white pair, elastic, embroidered on the side. Hail Bob, I've never tried to sell pants. It's usually dresses or tops, so we will see. I know I got these on sale, but I think I found somewhat comps, not comps exact of that, not exact comps, but some pants that were comps for Hail Bob, and I think it was okay. It wasn't anything spectacular, but Hail Bob typically does fairly well for me, so I figured I'd give the pants a shot. And those to me scream like lounging in a hotel room near the beach. I don't know, but then why would you be wearing pants? Who knows? Maybe it's more of a mental thing. Anyways, I think the comps for those were around the 30 mark, so we will see. All right, a couple more items. I know there was one more item that I sold in my sale from this haul, but I've already forgotten it, and it will take me too long to look up. But this is a pair of jeans, Duluth Trading. I picked these up because they were an 18W, and I thought Duluth did better. Some Duluth items do well, some don't seem to do very well. I thought these were going to sell quickly, but maybe I'm wrong. I feel like these are good. I mean, they're kind of like a carpenter style in that there's lots of pockets and whatnot. But yeah, I thought these were going to go pretty quickly or get some offers or get some interest because it was a good size. We'll see. I know I didn't pay much for them because I took a chance on them and I knew that, but yeah, I think the comps were around 30, 35. All right, this is an Athleta item. This is a size medium. I picked this up because it's just, again, really great basic for fall. You can throw this on with your yoga outfit. It's got the asymmetrical zipper, so a little bit of a moto style. And Athleta, I'm pretty picky with, but this was not very expensive. Again, I really liked these stores, so that's why I picked it up. Last but not least, this is a North Face jacket, and it's a women's XL, and hitting the mic, but zipper pockets. I'm layering way too many winter items on right now, but it's a really nice blue color. North Face is up here, and it also has a hood that rolls into the collar, which I personally love. So yeah, I think I priced this right around 55, 60, somewhere around there, and I am hoping for right around 40. It's a great size, good style, so we will see. So that was it. Big shout out to Green Chef for sponsoring another video. That meal was so delicious before I filmed this, so be sure to check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.